Okay, the Arahuacos are indigenous and minority group from Colombia. That it's a town that has been recognized in 1980s as a protected town by the UNESCO and the Colombian people. This town lives in the Sierra Nevada in Santa Marta, and that it's a region that has 2,600 square kilometers and has a really varied climate and also biodiversity. That could be good because they have all the resources and they don't have to depend of anyone, and they also have to be they also have everything near from them. Um, because of this, the UNESCO declared this as a biosphere reserve, and this also has something bad. The thing of the biodiversity, it says that this town also sometimes they suffer because of the rains of hurricanes and all these other natural disasters. This can make their civilization sometimes to be interrupted, and their houses can be destroyed by these disasters. The Arhuaco family also, the language of the Arhuaco comes from a family called Chibcha, that it's a family from the languages maybe from Colombian and the near countries. Arhuaco is also known by growing for themselves their own coffee and their own sugar. As I said, they doesn't depend from anyone, and they also take care of a small scale of some animals, such as the cattle, goats, pigs, and chickens. In fact, this minority group, one fact of them is that for a man to be married with with a woman, they have to work for their father-in-law, so for 1 year, so they can marry the woman. If it doesn't take place, the marriage doesn't take place, the man would be compensated for their labor. That it wouldn't be like a lot for working 1 year for one person if you want to marry her, and this could be also considered as something like old for the period of time in which we are now. Their spiritual leader, it's called Mamu. It's mainly called Mamu, and they're responsible of solving legal problems, and also they are consulted for religion problems. There's 42 separate groups of Arhuaca, and they're consolidated as Tyrone Indigenous Federation. That it's made for recognizing some minority groups. I think they have a really important labor for the society, because they show that even if you are in an indigenous place or an indigenous part of the world, you can exist with the population of the group, with the resources they have. For example, with the sugar, the coffee, all the things that they take care, the animals, you can produce your own things as a society, and that is like an example for lots of some towns that are indigenous, because they exist in our days. Nowadays they keep existing, even though there are a lot of technologies. They live with a really simple lifestyle. So I think they're really important to keep these minority groups.